Good evening, welcome to the Professor Door Show. Here is nearly midnight on this Saturday evening. Hope your day was okay. All the Arsenal and Liverpool fans are already having fun. It was a draw. Everyone gains, no one loses. So today I want to talk about something that happened in the year 2007. Those are 16 years ago. So what happened in that time in Kenya? The so-called exotic dancing, let's call them, exotic dancing was very popular in Kenya. So there were many strip joints here in Kenya where young men would go and watch and enjoy themselves. They watch naked women dancing. So it was the in thing, 2007. Between 2007 and early until 2011, 2012. These days, people are not so much interested. They're more interested in soccer and live music, which is good because that thing was how can I put it, was a bit immoral and also destroying society. So me, 2007, 16 years ago, that time yes, I'm in my late 20s, yeah, around 29 years now, at least you know my age. So I go to this so-called strip joint. It has a bar down and then up there's a strip joint. It's an exotic dance place. So let's call it a strip. It was a club and then they had a strip joint upstairs for exotic dancers. I go sit down on the counter, start having my one drink. Then the ladies are coming and going, half naked, imagine. Those were my crazy days. So when I'm sitting there, this girl in a short white dress, she's brown. She's just, there's nothing unique about her, but it's her eyes. She had her sleepy eyes. When they looked at someone, it was as if she was sleeping. I'm not, it's just something about this girl I don't know. She's just like those normal girls in that club, and she has sleepy eyes. Okay, I ignore her. Continue having my drink. Those days I used to drink, these days I don't drink. After a while, it was around 7 p.m. It was on a Friday evening. So I'm in that club drinking my one beer. After a while, I decided to go upstairs where the fun is. So when you go upstairs, there was an open lounge where there were sofa sets, people were sitting. And then the guys were moving around half naked to get clients, to take them to a VIP room. So to enter, first of all, the club, you pay $5 to enter. When you go into the club inside, you enter the VIP section to go into a VIP to get private dances from the exotic dancers. You have to pay what? $10 then. That's like 1,000 Kenya shillings. No, it's around 1,500 Kenya shillings. So me, I'm just sitting on those sofa set watching these girls moving around. And then I noticed the same girl again. The one I saw in the short white dress with sleepy eyes. And she had short hair, medium height and all that. I said, let me indulge this girl. She comes to me. And then we go into the VIP. VIP section is crazy, it's dim lit. People are doing crazy things that I cannot even mention here. Then you sit down, she tells me lap dance, and then she tells me something $30. That's like 3,000 Kenya shillings. $30. That's 3,000 Kenya shillings then. Okay, may I tell her I'll give you $60. 6,000 Kenya shillings. Then she's surprised. Why? What do you want? I tell her no. I just want to talk to you because you seem interesting. That's when I find out her name. She was called Brenda. She was age 21 then. She tells me about her home. I don't know to some are true, others are true. I don't know. But what she told me, she had finished high school, scored a good grade. That's like in other countries, that is like class 12. You know, here in Kenya, you had the 844 system, 8 years of primary, 4 years of secondary, and 4 years of university college if you make it. So she had qualified to go to university. She scored a B minus in the national exam. But her parents could not get money. So she went to work for that Brenda. Now she told me her name is Brenda. She went to work for an Asian family. But I think the man of the house wanted to rape her, so she ran away. She tried many jobs, working as a hawker. And you know, when you're a hawker in Kenya, the county council askaris, really, they give you problems. If you don't give them bribes, they beat you. So that's how she ended up at that place as an exotic dancer. So she told me that she wants to make money to go to college so that after she finishes college, she can go, she wanted to do hairdressing. So I was planning just to stay in that VIP, in that club for 1 hour. We ended up, when our money finished for the VIP, we wanted going downstairs and talking. That's why now I found out that what was fueling that exotic, women entering into that exotic strip dancing then in the mid 2000s in Kenya was poverty. First of all, she came from a slum. The people who were paying for her scholarship was a church. So when they finished Form 4, they left her on her own devices. She's not to pay for university. Also, her parents, her dad was a night guard. The mom was a cleaner in a hospital. So she told me there were so many girls who are doing such jobs. In fact, it was more of prostitution. Because after the strip joint, the customer will take the lady to a lodging or something like that. So that's when it opened my eyes that time where there was a lot of exotic dancing and an emergence, you can call it an outburst of this so-called strip dancing, exotic dancing, was because of poverty. There's so much poverty, which is still there now. But what has happened these days, when you go to the new government in 2013, they introduced this so-called kazi mtaani. Kazi mtaani means work in the streets. Young men and women go and collect garbage and then they get paid. But now the current president has improved it, or the current governor of Nairobi has improved it, whereby these people, because rain was coming, they are called the Blue Army. So they are employed by the county government to keep the drainages clean, clear, they collect garbage, they cut grass. So many young men and women are doing that job who have turned to crime. Maybe the young men will have been gangsters, shooting people and stealing. The young ladies will have been to prostitution or strip dancing, although now exotic dancing is somewhat dead in Kenya. People are more liking live music, they have said. So that's when it really opened. When I look back 16 years ago, I'm talking about Brenda, the exotic dancer, she really opened my eyes. That's when I found out that why prostitution in Africa, especially Kenya, is very high because of poverty. The poverty levels are serious. So if the government were to create jobs like for that time that girl called Brenda, they're calling her the exotic dancer, no girl will be on the street selling her body or doing demeaning work like strip dancing, because strip dancing is a way of demeaning women, removing your clothes so that a man can give you money. So that day I'm very happy I went to that club. I didn't do anything bad, but I learned a lot. It opened my eyes. Because me, I was thinking like, oh, a girl who does that they are loose, they are just women who are chaotic. But I found out that there are women who are trying to survive, young girls. Very bright, she was a bright girl, Brenda. I hope this time she changed her ways, maybe she go to college, who knows. But those were 16 years ago. I'm sure she's a grown, if she's still alive, she's a grown woman with daughters. I hope her daughter is doing better. Maybe skills training, maybe she has found a good job. So that's what I'm saying. Don't judge a book by its cover. Brenda, the exotic dancer, just seemed like, when we met her, just seemed like this is just another crazy girl doing crazy things to earn money. But she was a bright girl whose future was in jeopardy because her parents could not afford school fees. That's why African countries, especially governments, should create jobs for the youth. That's so that stories like Brenda, the exotic dancer, are minimized. Prostitution cannot end in the world, that one I know. But you can ensure that the women joining that profession reduces to even zero. So this is the Professor Dor Show. If you like what I'm saying, just send something on the mobile number that I've written down there. And as I always say, Waheri ya kuonana, and a Merry Christmas. Thank you.